Hey guys! So today I'm trying something a little bit different with this plan with me. The setup is a bit different and the lighting is a bit different. So let me know in the comments if you like this style or if you like the previous week's style. I'm trying to figure out a way to deal with all the issues I feel like I've been having. You may not have seen what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to get it to the perfect conditions so you can see everything. It's close enough, the colors are right, and there isn't any like glares or anything. So it's kind of been a struggle with lighting, but I hope that this video will be on the right path. So this week we're going to be doing the plan with me for the 11th through the 17th. And if you haven't seen these videos before, I'm pretty sure most of you have, but there's always a few of you that just find my channel and are interested in what I am doing. So the plan with me videos, I just sit down and plan out my next week. And I pick a theme. So I usually put a sticky note up in the top left corner if I'm planning ahead of time what kind of themes I want to do. And I've really wanted to do this Pastel Nautical theme. I have this sticker book from Michael's and it was $1, not about $1. And I just really thought it was super cute. All of the stickers inside are gorgeous and the theme is just really nice. So I want to do my spread around this theme. So my pre-planning always comes out like this. I just take a bunch of different sticky notes. I don't really care about color. There's no rhyme or reason for this color scheme. And I write down what I have to do that day. The top section's for work and the bottom two sections are personal, and I just throw in information, sometimes in places I know it's going to end up in the design, but other than that I just usually put stuff down so the information's there. And then the bottom bar area is for blog posts and YouTube videos. None of this is new. I've been doing this since I started my Plan With Me videos on YouTube. But sometimes I like to shake things up, and last week I stopped doing the oh hello section on the bottom and just do to personal. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out, and I explain a little bit more why I decided to do that, but these videos get pretty long as it is, so I'm just gonna get into this one. First things first is I like to work on the bottom section. I'm not entirely sure why, it's just how I do things. If I get that section done, I find like it's the most boring section, because not a lot of like decoration goes on down there, but it's very, very practical and I really need it for all of my blog posts and stuff. So I brought these two washi tapes out because I'm trying to incorporate that pink, blue with some green and teal kind of feel in here, and I think this is probably the best bet. I'll just use this one. I know a lot of people care that they can see the words through their washi tape and they'll use like white out stuff to cover it up. I personally do not care at all. I just like having the extra bit of color from the washi tape down there, but it does not bother me if you can see the words shining through. I just take a gift card that I have to cut the edges nice and straight. So now I have these two half to-do list sheets. This one is the June color scheme that just came out on Sunday, and I really like the coral and light blue, so I'm going to incorporate those into the design. And I think the bottom bar is going to be a coral and the green, or no, let's do green and light blue. So I'm just going to alternate every other one. Next I'm going to take these envelopes and put them under each of the days. Do this in every single layout to mark order numbers. Now I'm just going to write in all of the information on those sticky notes that I pulled off of the planner and onto the table. Next I use these social media stickers and mark all of the YouTube videos. So at a quick glance it felt really easy to see what days videos are going up. So when you see this video, the weekend vlog is already up, and this past weekend was so much fun. We went to Holland, Michigan to go to the Tulip Festival, and I've never been before even though I have lived in Michigan my entire life, and it was such a good time. It was so beautiful and we got some amazing photos. So you should definitely go check out that vlog, and I also have a coordinating blog post with a ton of photos that are just, it's so amazing. You should definitely go look at that. Today is obviously the Plan With Me day, and then I have a video tomorrow where I do a swap with Christy Lilly. She is an blogger slash YouTuber in Ireland, and we did a beauty and like treats swap. So that video is going up tomorrow, and I'm super excited about it. I love her. I've talked about her in other videos, and she just recently got an Erin Condren, and I think she's just the coolest, and our personalities and the way we film videos is very, very similar. So if you like watching my videos, I definitely think you'll like watching hers. I'm putting these Instagram stickers at the bottom. I've said this before, but just in case, I'll repeat it. I put down the new releases that came out on the Sunday before this week. I write down what I want to Instagram for the following week, just to keep things easy for myself. Moving on to the top section, I am covering up the morning and day sections with these work and personal stickers. I just released the June colors in my shop if you guys are interested in getting those a little bit ahead of time. I like to switch it up sometimes, like depending on the layout I'm doing, I'll use a different color. So I don't always use the May MDNs with the May layouts. I can mix it up if I feel crazy. Now that that's done, I'm going to take a May themed banner and put it at the top of the weekend spaces. So move these out of the way. Gets a little crazy with the sticky note method. I know some people just do one like large list and they just like washi tape it into their page, and on that they write what day everything is supposed to be done. I just can't visualize that as well. It's weird. You would think I would be able to. I feel like that's something that would be very much me, but for some odd reason I just can't. I have to have the sticky notes in their various places to understand like, oh, I'm really busy this day or that day's free. I can't just have it on a list. I'm gonna take the weekly hydrate stickers. I've really been enjoying using these. I don't have to track my water, and it's not like a health reason why I track it. It's just fun, and I just like to know by the end of the week what days I did better on. Bringing out these social media sidebar stickers. These were released last week, and it was the first week I used them, and it worked so well, like so well. I remembered to post stuff on Pinterest. Here, I'll show you. Last week, it's a bit of a glare, but I posted everything really well, made sure it went up when it needed to be. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so today's post has yet to be Instagrammed and everything because it's the morning, but I felt like I did such a good job with using it, and it's exactly what I wanted when I created it, to help me make sure that I do that social media aspect, because it can get difficult with doing everything else that I do to remember those little things. So it's just a really easy way. All right, I have this big empty spot, and I always say like I'm leaving this room because I'll eventually like write to-do lists or something, but it never happens. So I'm going to look for a sticker. I might just go crazy and do one of the big mermaids over there, or the octopus. I'm not sure. I think I'll just do the mermaid. I like the red-headed one the most, so let's pull that up. We've talked about this before in the garden themed video, that I get a little anxious when using stickers. Like, this is gonna cover up a little too much because I want to use them, but I feel like it takes up so much space and I have to figure out how to meander around them. But with this, I'm just committing. There's now a mermaid chilling in the bottom corner. Cool. These go back here. I think it's easier now that this bottom section isn't just oh hello, it's more of the personal section, so I have way more room and I don't have to worry about like using that up on having like a big sticker down there. Next, I'm going to take this very thin strip of purple washi and run it along the top of every day at work, because we are releasing a newsletter and I need to get some serious work done on it. To the point that I put 5 little flags down to make sure I knew that I had to get some serious work done on it. So I'm gonna move all this stuff down so there's some space. I'm not entirely sure what I have planned for this, but we'll just see how it goes while we're doing it. I get a lot of my washi from either Michael's or online at Etsy. There's a lot of shops that sell it. I don't really use it that much anymore, so I've really cut back on buying it, even though the We Love EC group makes me want to buy everything and anything that anyone talks about ever. But I have been cutting back because I don't use it. I only really use it on this bottom strip. Okay, so we got that washi tape up there. I think I'm going to get something light, a lighter color of something. We have the May banners. I'm gonna take the lighter green one and put it down the end on this one, like to cover it. And then I think one of these sets has a lot of arrows. Okay, this is a 1 orange snowflake sampler set. These arrows I'm going to put throughout the washi tape strip in coordinating colors and put it down crookedly because that is what I'm known for doing. Whatever, it's not a big deal. And then we'll put just the one over here. Cool. So there, it incorporates a little bit more color while still being functional. We have a meeting over here, so I'm going to use a Plan It on Paper little meeting icon. I think I'll use this blue one. The cool thing about this spread that I'm doing this week is there's a little bit more freedom in color. I'm just trying to keep everything sort of pastel-y, but not a whole. I'm gonna move to Tuesday because there's 2 meetings over there. I'm gonna try something else, something new that I keep meaning to do it, but I forget when I start planning. So I see a lot of people when they do their planning to write on the sticker while it's on the sheet before putting it into the layout, and that makes it easier to just work with. So I think I'll use this seafoam one and a pink one. Okay, so the pink one's going first. 2P social marketers. A little big. And this one is 4P staff meeting. I don't know if I'll like always do this, but I'm gonna try and do it for the rest of the video just to see what it's like to write on the sticker before putting it in. I feel like it's easier because you have a little bit more space and you're not dealing with the coil, but if it works for me just to write it while it's in the planner, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna switch it up if it's just quicker for me to do it while it's in the planner. So my assistant is gonna be here on these 2 days, and I'm going to use some of the new June stickers, new June flags to mark which day she's gonna be here. I had another meeting on Friday, so I'm gonna take this purple one. If you can hear a weird sound in the background, it's raining and I'm close to some like, I guess they're bay windows. They kind of jut out a little bit and they're hitting the side of it. So if you can hear anything, it is the rain. Cannot control the weather. So a fairly busy week for work, but there's still a couple of spaces that I'll come back through at the end to add any extra detailing stickers and fun stuff like that. Let's do the weekend. Seems a little bit more exciting and fun to try and do that. I'm going to take one of these Plan It on Paper full to-do lists. I've really been enjoying these. These are really great for writing the list. I think I'll do the green one. And I'm gonna try and keep with what I've been doing and write down all of these onto the to-do list before I put the sticker in. All right, got them all written down. if you're ever curious as to like what videos are my schedule next and you haven't seen like the planner update I did, if you watch that, you can get a sneak peek, a pretty good idea of what's coming up because you see the monthly view. But if you're ever curious, when I put these stickers down, if there's a lot to film, I'll usually just write film. But lately I've been writing down what I'm actually going to be filming. So next week, you're gonna have another Plan With Me video, a video about board games, and the much anticipated office tour. The workroom for Oh Hello is basically done. There's a few things we need to get together and figure out before the video is filmed, but it's basically all together and I'm really excited to show you guys where all of your stickers are made and where the magic happens. I'm actually filming in the office today. Usually I film in my bedroom or the living room, but I just thought I would give this new setup a go and see how it looks in videos. Alright, I've been dreading Monday because Mondays are the days I usually throw in all of my like to-do list for the week. I'll just put a big chunk of them over here. I just realized I want to put the books down, but I put the sticker down. Usually, if you're careful with how you put stickers down, you can peel them back up, which is awesome. So I'm going to peel her back up because I have class on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I like to put the rainbow books down to mark that. But cool news, guys. I know you guys are excited because so many of you have sent me messages asking. There are now sets of books in the colors that are on the samplers. So these are the May themes books, and there's also June themed books available too. So you can get a whole sheet full of the colors that you guys want because you just seem to really enjoy them, and I do too. I really do like the look of the books that fit the theme they're in. So I'm putting those down on the 2 days of class. I've had 1 week of class so far, and it's not terrible, but it's also a lot of work because it's an accelerated course. There's only 9 weeks, but it's a grad course, so there's a lot of reading going on. But it's going okay. So I have 2 readings to do for Monday, so I'm just gonna make little check boxes and write them in. Usually I put like a small to-do list over here, but because of the mermaid, I'll just write them in next to it. Then we're going to be watching Casablanca, which I love. It's one of my favorite movies. We're watching that on Wednesday, but I also have to do the assignment B. It's just vaguely called assignment B. Okay, cool. Got that done. Getting rid of sticky notes that I set off to the side. I usually pull them all off when I'm working on a day now because I want to see the whole day and arrange how I want everything to look. So I'm going to do a to-do list because I feel like it's going to be important to have a to-do list for this week. I want to do another green one, but I think that'll be overkill. So I'll take back the MDNs, maybe do... There's this different shade of purple. I think I might do this different shade. This is another Plain on Paper set. I really like these variety sets. There's a few things on them that I don't think I'll ever actually use. Like I have a really hard time using these, the small ones, because I write on almost everything that I'm using. So that's a little difficult, but the to-do lists are great. So I'm gonna write the some of my things that I want to get done. I want to write letters to people. I find that putting a to-do list on Monday and on Saturday helps me to really know what I want to accomplish in the week. I know a lot of people use the sidebar, but it just doesn't mentally make sense to me. I don't know why. But I will put stuff on this list that I want to get done, sure, on Monday, but if it doesn't, I want to get it done sometime during that week. And having it on Monday helps me to like see it throughout the week. So I'll actually add stuff. It could be Wednesday and I'll add something to that list just to have it all in one place. So I'm gonna take that little phone from this set and put it next to Call the Dentist. Then take one of the One Orange Snowflake sheets have letters. So take one of these. I think I'll throw in some yellow. I'm going I'm trying not to be so particular about my colors. I know that there's been weeks where it's like super OCD about it, so I'm trying to be a little bit more fun and just go with anything. And I think it's having a good result. And ultimately it'll all tie together because the colors that I am using are still colors. There's an ambulance. We're just gonna let that pass. We live right next to the fire department and the police department. So we're super safe, but super loud. I'm gonna take a light green flag and put it over here. See, the problem with the matte ones is they tend to stick down. I like that stickers can peel up. If you're quick enough, you can peel up whatever sticker you just put down. So I tend to put stickers down very lightly and then go through after and just pat it all down. Just make sure everything is firmly in place. I'm gonna take a large package sticker, this set. Really like the two sizes. It just makes it easy for whatever design I'm working on to have whatever I need. And then board games are being delivered. They're technically card games, but I'm just gonna generalize it and call them board games. So we bought a couple more because we're addicted, and those will be here on Monday. We're gonna finish it up by taking a bright pink flag. Monday's gonna be crazy too, apparently. And we like to have marketing meetings for Oh Hello on Mondays, so it's gonna be after 8 because that is when my class is out. Monday is done. Moving on to Tuesday, I have my Erin Condren order coming in. Super pumped about that. I want to do something purple. Let's go back to see if I have anything left from the, I do. Okay, cool. The cool thing about like going throughout the year is that I still have sheets of other colors with me still. So like this is April and I still get to use it and incorporate the colors into my layouts. So I'm basically going to replicate what I did for the board games, but for the crooked as always for the Erin Condren, and I'm going to use one of the small packages just to create a little bit of contrast. I like to cover up the little flag part because then it becomes just like a strip of something instead of the flag. Sometimes I'll leave the flag, but usually I cover it up. Oh crap, I keep forgetting I'm supposed to write on it before I put it down and try that, but it's not a big deal. Erin Condren order. I may have ordered a couple of covers because they're having that like last chance sale, and there's a few designs that I really liked, and plus I wanted this like that watercolor droplet like swatch one, so I just bought them. We're basically done, which is crazy to me. We have new releases on Sunday. I don't know why this week does not seem that busy. It's not true because I know it is. It just doesn't look that way right now. But that happens every single layout we do. It starts off very bare and then ends up like this. This is not what it looked like when I finished that video last week. It was much more crazy, and then you go back to the next week and it calms down. Okay, let's add some stickers, the big stuff. Just gonna try and keep it to a minimum because I don't want to go crazy and then be screwed when things come up that I have to use the space for. But I think having the stickers will really tie this look together, because right now it does look kind of mismatched. There isn't cohesion in the layout, and that bothers me so much. It's so weird. All right, I'm pulling up this bad boy. I'm gonna put him, so that gets the purple and some of the blue. Definitely need to get something that has yellow, so we'll do this seahorse, and I like that the pink background kind of coordinates with the monthly theme. I say we seahorse it up right here. I like to try and get the stickers not too close to each other. So if there's one down here, I'm not going to put another one here, but maybe in the middle, so they're kind of more staggered around. Right, we got some yellow in there. I think we still need some green maybe, or a little bit more like pinky. And I still have to keep in mind that I need to cover these up eventually. Maybe put them here. Just double the sticker. Just completely ignore what I just told you guys. That is very me. Oh, I don't put stickers next to each other. Bam! Put them right next to each other. I'm gonna put some bubbles next to this chick. More mermaids. There's this little castle. I think that'll be fun. Just enough to cover up. It's gonna take up so much of that day. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's crazy. We'll see what happens. Every time I put a sticker down, I get so anxious. I'm like, what if something happens that day? But I'm sure it'll be fine. Getting adventurous, guys. You're watching some huge life changes happening right now. All right, I think that's gonna be it, guys. That is my nautical pastel theme. I feel pretty good about it. I think it'll look really, really good by the end of the week. Like, I was a little iffy about this one. It just got a little awkward for a while, but I think it pulled itself together. I think once you have a full spread, all the colors start to work together, because right now it looks a little mismatched because it's so light and there's very few items, but I did a lot of different colors, but I think it'll look good in the end. Let's throw in some extra little icons, I think. Okay, there we go, just a little bit more. I like this spread because I feel like it still gets that May feeling without being just green and pink. So I'm pretty happy with it, but I'll definitely show you in next week's plan with me. I think I'm gonna do a portion of the video where I'm like, but this is what last week ended up looking like. I think that'll be a really cool way to incorporate all the videos together. So you can go back and watch what this looked like and now see the finished result in this video. So in next week's plan with me video, definitely come and check out how this ended up looking. That's gonna be it for me today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and come back tomorrow to see my swap with Chrissy Lily and then my Erin Condren haul, which will not include the covers. It's a different haul. So completely different haul from this order. So definitely go and check that out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.